How's it going, my little snowflakes? It's Artifact, and today is another tutorial. I've got to be very, very quick today because I've got to go to work in a minute. And shout out to my G and absolute legend, patron supporter, Colin, aka Ecology. This one's for you, mate. This is Colin's car because Colin often listens or watches my live streams in his car. So that's very, very exciting. And we've had a lot of issues with his car. But today we've actually made a bass using the sound of a car engine. So if I just kind of find the sound that I used quickly, it's here somewhere. Car start, I think that's it. Jesus. Yes, the car starting sound, which has been thrown into Vital, of course. And yeah, if you're new to the channel, make sure that you like and schnibe and all that. Yeah, Colin's car. Do you like it when the camera shakes? I'm not sure if it looks cool or cheesy, but well, actually, I'll leave it in anyway, whatever you say, because I'm editing it before you get to comment on the video, and this is me recording live, talking to some cameras, and you're not here yet, but you will be on YouTube later, and then you can talk to me like after the fact. Anyway, yeah, I digress. The car start. Another simple way you can use any sound in sound design and blend it with a synth. And a little tip on shaping your wubs as well. So we started. If I take off the filter, yeah, as you can probably guess, there's a lot of distortion and effects on it. This is the sound originally. Gets modulated through a couple of sine waves, basically. Sorry, this is a saw wave with unison. So this is giving like the kind of main harmonics, like in the mid range and higher. And then this one here is doing more the lower kind of end of the sound. And both with frequency modulation from the sample, so it all mixes together. And the top one here, we've got some smearing going on, so that kind of distorts the saw wave. So yeah, it gets very, very aggressive. And yeah, I really needed to filter this one particularly, so... So I've got a filter going on, which is being tracked to the LFO3 here. And just one more thing I forgot to mention, which is on the LFO2, I've actually pitched up the sample like one semitone at the same time that I've pitched up this saw wave one semitone. And I might have forgotten to do it on the oscillator too. So maybe we should do that as well quickly. So on the LFO2 here, we go to the pitch, and then I've typed in the value of 1, so it's just one semitone. And does that sound better now? Makes a small difference. Anyway, so it pitches up and then goes down again. Like you can see here, it's going up one semitone and down again. You can just about hear it going down, 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 down. So that's another way to keep the bass interesting, like over the course of the note being held down. You know, that slow change in pitch. So that's muy, muy importante. And yeah, obviously this filter is going on a different LFO. And I actually started, if I just copy this here, I just started with this kind of shape like this. But it's not actually as interesting as when I draw in my kind of separate points across this kind of curve. You know, it's a subtle difference, but by having these kind of more intricate, kind of jagged lines, essentially you speed up and slow down the effects that you're modulating at different amounts. So it creates, in the end, like a different texture because of the sound over time and how that kind of translates into the timbre. So having these little indentations or, you know, little adjustments can change the actual sound as well. So that's something to note. So this is kind of what I was happy with, and then I just reverbed a tiny bit. distorted that, and then filtered a little bit more here with a bit of mid-range magic. And a bit of EQ at the end just to reboost the high end that I kind of filtered out. And that's the kind of Colin bass then, Colin's car. Definitely a bass worth pumping in your car sound system. Anyway, hope you guys enjoy that, and yeah, make sure you check out the links down below to my Patreon, my one-on-one tuition, and look forward to seeing you guys hopefully on a session or in my Discord, and have a lovely, lovely day. Peace.